Sofia. I'm 24 years old. I'm Portuguese. I live in Spain now for a little over 2 years. I'm a Virgo. Whether or not that information is relevant, I feel like I have some Virgo traits. Like, I love organization and cleaning videos and time management. Work-wise, I currently work as a nurse. I'm kind of afraid to expose myself, but here I am. This is the first step. One of my passions is animal rights, so I'm a vegan. I do activism for non-human animals. Recently, I've discovered or remembered my love of dancing. Although I'm not very good at all, it does fill my soul. And making YouTube videos kind of is the same thing for me. It's reconnecting with my child and like prepubescent teenage self. That she had so many passions and interests that made her dream all the time. Like, I spent my days daydreaming. In school, I was daydreaming all the time, thinking about all the possibilities of what I could do when I finally gained my independence. And I did some of them, but other things I didn't even realize that I could do it, such as dancing, for example. Like, I felt like it was unobtainable, like I could never dance. I feel like I've been kind of told that if you can't make a profit out of it, then the thing is not worthwhile. But it really has been. Also with YouTube, I want to push myself to do the things that make me happy, basically. So I feel like that is a little introduction about who I am. This video has been 12 years in the making because I've wanted to make YouTube videos since I was 12 years old. Like many people, I feel like. I grew up with YouTube. YouTube was my escape. It was where I learned about different possibilities for life, where I dreamt a lot. It's where I learned English, really. I did have classes at school, but I felt like they were teaching me things that I had already learned. It's also a platform for anyone, so that really made me think that and feel like I could do it. I grew up seeing girls like me that were my age that, there was nothing abnormal about them. Also, it's long form, which I love in this age of short form content, really, of scrolling endlessly and consuming content that just happens to be shown to you and that you don't really pick what interests you. It gives you control of what you want to see. I don't know, it just makes me feel better. It does not give me anxiety like short form content does. And it makes me gain something. Like, I actually can remember what I watched. I learned something, even if it's just purely entertainment. I can retain the information, have an opinion about it, and not feel like my brain has rotten. So why now? Why did I finally take the step after all these years of being too embarrassed? Or I don't even know what I was feeling, but basically afraid. I think I was just afraid. I had fear of exposing myself. I have been facing a lot of fears in the past 2 years with moving abroad, becoming a nurse, just doing so many new things and being in a new context, connecting with different people, being away from the people in my past, my family, and just my my community growing up. All these changes really made me feel like I could do anything, or at least I could do a lot more than I thought that I could before. And don't get me wrong, like exposing myself still feels so terrifying, like being in this park, talking to a camera in English, like recording myself. It feels so nerve-wracking. But I feel like it's worth it now. I have things to say. And I want to make a positive impact in the world, and I feel like this is a way to do so, one more way. So what kind of videos do I want to make? I want to talk about facing fears. I want to talk about living in this wonderful city of Barcelona. I want to share my journey through life as one does in YouTube and in social media, I guess. I'm not a fan of other types of social media, really. But I want to share the lessons that I've learned along the way and the lessons that I will learn in the future. I also want to talk about veganism and animal exploitation. So I want to talk about facing fear. I want to talk about the lessons that I've been learning in the past couple of years and really in my life, my short life. And yeah, that's basically what I had to say in this first video. I don't know if this is interesting to watch, but I felt like I had to do it. Like there's just this duty in me that just makes me feel like I have to do this no matter what. Even if no one watches this and I gain no subscribers and I post like so many videos, I don't care. Like I need to do this for myself, for my younger self. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the flies that contributed to this video. Look, there's one here. And see you soon. Will people look at me weird? I keep saying think. I don't want to say things so many times.